So he gets them both.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Shot from the inbound. Howard grabs the miss. Outside Edwards. Howard, the screen. Inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Yeah, just continuing to unlock his game. If Edwards adds the playmaking component, watch out.
And he packs it down.
That is incredible.
This guy is putting on a clinic for the people.
Man, I'm shocked. I can't believe he pulled that off in a real game. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Irving. Pass to Edwards. Fires the three. It's rebounded by Sabonis.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Here's Jefferson. Perfect night so far. 2 for 2.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
Carter, good.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
Here's Jefferson. Sabonis with a screen on Edwards. Here's Jefferson. Count it. All three of his attempts have gone in.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Edwards looking it over. And Edwards slams it in.
Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Here's Jefferson, guarded by Edwards. Jefferson, good. Jefferson's got 8 points.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Collins against Carter. Howard in the high post. Puts the move on, and it's good on the layup. Howard's got his second basket of the game.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
There's a touch of artistry to the floater. Takes feel as much as skill.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Atlanta making some changes. Kessler, he's checked in for Carter. And Beasley has subbed in for Anthony Edwards. Albuquerque making a switch here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Beasley outside. 4-3. Williams grabs the board. Albuquerque leading by 3. Roy's shot is good.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And Atlanta with possession here. Frazier, the pass to Kessler. Down low. And that one is hammered home.
What? Wait. Hey, dunks are always for the big boys.
Emphatic move by the point guard.
Well, in this league, you can see powerful plays from anyone and anywhere. Your position no longer dictates your scoring options.
Howard up top. To the middle. Here's Frazier. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. Here's Roy. Over Howard. Roy can't get it to go. Atlanta trails by 5. Here's Frazier. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And they're on the break. Here's Roy. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Nice awareness there from the big man Collins. Solid at finding his teammates when they're open.
Here's Frazier. And the layup is good off the glass. Frazier's got 6.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
Well, you expect there to be peaks and valleys, but you've got some excellent scores on both sides.
Here's Frazier with one on the clock. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through one. Albuquerque out in front, up 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Albuquerque.
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
And Albuquerque, looking at who they've got, we've got Kelly Oubre, and it's Alston in at the point guard position.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Hawks. They trail by 7. From outside the arc, Anthony Edwards rains one in.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. If Edwards likes a look, he's going to take it.
Oubre against Edwards. Back to Oubre. Clock at 6. Good work there as it goes. Oubre's got 4 points in the quarter.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, look, you can't let Edwards get this close to the rim because he will dunk it on you.
Gets the 3 to fall. Korver's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Atlanta trails by 7. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Albuquerque making a switch here. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Pass to Free. Picked by Carter. There's the 3. No luck on that one.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Oh!
Wow!
And this kind of sick slam is just one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game right now, B.A.
You know, there's an edge the way they played and a confidence they're not afraid to show. Outside Brogdon. The 3 is up. Carter can't get it to go.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Sabonis outside. Here's Jefferson. He's covered by Kessler. Jefferson can't hit. Atlanta trails by 9. Here's Carter. Rejected by Sabonis. And so it looks like it'll be Atlanta's ball.
Now into the lineup for your home team. Thomas. Walt Frazier.
It's Edwards on the wing. 7 points in the game. Pass to Frazier. Shot clock at 6. And Atlanta misses again. Albuquerque leading by 9. Here's Roy. And he dunks it down.
Getting up and then throwing it down.
Oh, that was a big hammer right there. Now, for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. Brogdon feeling it out a bit. They need this. Brogdon with a strong finish.
Well, Brogdon was not messing around there. The defense is right up on him, and he still finds the finish.
And we've got a timeout from Taylor Jenkins. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And Atlanta making a change here. Morris is checked in, and the basket by Mutombo.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Thomas. Roy pulls it in. Albuquerque leading by 11. Here's Jefferson. 12 points for him. The 11-footer. Nice jump shot. Jefferson's got 14.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Frazier. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Here's Roy. Give him 8 points now. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
To the paint. Here's Frazier. And Atlanta misses again. On offense, here's Albuquerque. They're on a 17-7 run. And this will be a second trip to the free throw line. First one falls for him. Atlanta making some changes. Howard comes in for Thomas. And it's Anthony Edwards in for Morris. That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. Here's Jefferson. Anthony Edwards with a rebound. And it's Edwards with the ball for the Hawks. It's a 13-point game. Here's the three. Sinks it from distance.
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
Here's Jefferson. And he makes it on the layup. Jefferson's got 6 in the quarter.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
And so it's Albuquerque going into the break up 12. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. We'll be back in a moment. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Atlanta trails by 12. We've got Dwight Howard, Anthony Edwards out there with Wendell Carter. Then it's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Frazier in at the point guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Quinn Snyder. Sabonis outside. Pass to Roy. Outside for Irving. Here's Roy, guarded by Brogdon. Here's Jefferson. The rebound by Atlanta. Here's Frazier. Give him 8. Howard finds Brogdon. Back to Howard. Rejected by Sabonis. Here's Jefferson, guarded by Brogdon. It's good. Jefferson's got 18 points in the game. Here's Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 14. Edwards, a pass to Carter. Shoots over Collins. And Carter gets it to go on the assist by Edwards.
Putting in work. Carter Jr. is a lunch pail guy who just goes about his business.
Edwards pulls it in. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Pass to Howard. Outside Brogdon. 6 to shoot. From deep. Brogdon.
A legitimate threat beyond the arc. Brogdon's sense for when to shoot from there is outstanding.
Oh, his shot is good. 12 points for him.
Well, you can see why he's a go-to guy for them. They trust in his ability to shoulder the offensive load.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Jefferson grabs the miss. Jefferson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Roy. Here he goes. And that one is stuffed right through.
Woo! He just levitated in the air, double pumped, and then slammed it home.
How about the D right there? They just got out of the way. They let him choose what kind of move he wanted to make. Outside Edwards. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Irving. Here's Edwards. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Irving.
And the misconnection there. Fans guarding their beverages. That's a pass he'd like back for sure.
And Atlanta making a change here. Kessler's checked in. The shot by Howard, no good. Albuquerque leading by 11. Here's Roy. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 4th assist in this one.
And just a terrific look from Irving. He has the awareness to spot the wide open man.
Alston. And he lays it up and in.
Here in the second half, they've just found better shots.
Yeah, they've looked really in sync after the break. Getting the shots they want and converting.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. 6 on the shot clock. It's Edwards on the wing. And Atlanta misses again.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Edwards for 3. And Atlanta misses again. On offense, here's Albuquerque. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Here's Roy, guarded by Edwards. Irving for 3. No rebound by Atlanta. Pass to Brogdon. Outside Edwards. Launches it. Edwards can't get that one to fall.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Edwards. There's a screen. The 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
And looking at Edwards, the offensive skills he has are impressive. Now he must focus on improving his defense.
He's off on the second. And he nails the third.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Here's Jefferson. Banked it in off the glass. Jefferson's got 20.
Well, they have to be thrilled with how reliable he's been tonight.
It's stolen. Here's Korver. And a two-handed jam.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense.
And so it's Albuquerque, sitting on a comfortable 21-point lead at the end of the quarter. It hasn't taken them too many shots to get their points. They're winning with efficiency. We'll be right back after this word. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he definitely deserves the award. Reading the defense like a point guard.
Well, his height gives him the ability to see the floor, and he makes a quick decision and a great pass.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Albuquerque, looking at who they've got, we've got Robert Williams, and it's Roy in at shooting guard. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Albuquerque.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
The three, pure from three-point range. Give him 23.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Thomas, he's checked in for Atlanta.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
Blocking foul. Called on. Richard Jefferson. His first. Team second.
1 minute in now in the fourth quarter. Outside Carter. Wilkins, good.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Williams misses. Atlanta trails by 21. Now Brogdon. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Wilkins. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Brogdon. Mutombo with the rebound. Albuquerque leading by 21. Here's Jefferson. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Howard, the pass to Frazier. Outside Carter. And here's Brogdon. From deep. And it's Albuquerque with a rebound. Sabonis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
And trying to put the game away, he's been nails all evening.
Yeah, but you can't let up now. We've seen too many wild comebacks in this league.
Here's Atlanta with the ball. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's Frazier, and he converts the layup.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
And here's Collins for 3. The rebound by Carter. Pass to Frazier. Outside Edwards. Carter with it. Here's Frazier. Can't cash it in from close range. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Roy. Hey, hangs in midair and converts the double clutch layup. Roy's got 18 points in just the second half. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Irving. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Team start.
He's off on the first.
At the line for your home team, Walt Frazier, taking 2 shots.
And he's good on the second.
And that's a situation where you must make them all to get back into the game.
Here's Jefferson. Oh, he packs it down.
That is incredible.
Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam. And Atlanta with possession here. Here's Frazier. Roy pulls it in. Roy's got 4 rebounds now. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam. A minute 29 left in the game. Brogdon from outside drills it from deep.
Love watching Brogdon make the right reads. He's more than capable of converting catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Collins, no good. Collins is gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Here's Frazier. He's guarded by Irving. With the teardrop. Frazier shot is off. On offense, here's Albuquerque. Here's Collins. Out to Sabonis. Pass to Roy. Second chance effort. And that's 2 points on the layup. Roy's got 32 points. And Atlanta with possession here. 41 seconds left in the fourth. Here's Brogdon. Here's Edwards. And it falls all over the rim and in. There's 31 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Roy. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Yeah, they saved their best basketball for this home stretch, and they certainly earned this one.
Pass to Jefferson. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
Just such a terrific dunker.
Man, born to fly, that's for sure. Here's Frazier. So Albuquerque wins it. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. With Grant Hill, Stan Van Gundy, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports.